Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be analyzing Ken from the Barbie movie and trying to figure out his zodiac sign so we can better understand what motivates him and what would make a person in his shoes act the way he does. Not only to understand astrology better, but to understand people better. Let's get started. Let's start off easy. Let's eliminate the zodiac signs that are obviously not a fit for him. I think it's pretty obvious he is not a Capricorn. Capricorns are strategic and measured and do not want to jump into things. Ken is way too excitable and bubbly for this. Capricorn is a serious, mature energy, and I just don't think that Ken values taking his time. He is also clearly not a Virgo. Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury, which is all about being critical. And in the zodiac sign Virgo, that is applied as being self-critical. I don't think Ken is very critical of himself at all. He doesn't have that inward analytical focus. And while we're at it, we may as well scratch off Taurus also. Taurus is the last remaining Earth sign we haven't eliminated yet. Earth sign energy is grounded and pragmatic and so not Ken. Taurus also moves very slowly, and Ken is very impulsive and quick to make moves. He's much more rapid with the way he goes about life, and he's not set in his ways. Earth signs like Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo teach us how to stabilize and set a solid foundation. Ken's energy is much more sparkly and imaginative. And with that, I think we can eliminate Scorpio. I am so sorry, Ryan Gosling, who is in fact a Scorpio. Scorpio is very skeptical and another really critical thinker. Even though Scorpio is an emotional water sign deeply motivated by partnership, it is really careful. It does not wear its heart on its sleeve and is self-protective. But Ken is really open with his feelings and he puts it all out there. He's not going to let a fear of getting hurt stop him, which makes him not a Scorpio. He's more of an artist than a critic, so we're going to let go of these signs which believe in living life with a healthy attitude of skepticism. That's just not who he is. I'm also going to eliminate Aquarius. Ken is very open with his feelings, and even though Aquarius has a complicated inner nature, their emotions are largely confusing and inaccessible to them. They don't share his same ease with vulnerability. So now that we've eliminated 5 zodiac signs, things are only going to get harder from here. But let's keep going. I think our first tough decision is going to be Leo, because he does demonstrate some Leo qualities. He is attention-seeking and creative, and really wants people to love and admire him. Leo is symbolized by the lion, which wants to build a pack and be a pack leader. But where I think Ken falls short is his consistency. Leo is a fire sign, but it's a slow burner, an enduring flame that is willing to work hard over time in order to earn people's approval. I don't think Ken has patience for that. Which brings us to our final 6 zodiac signs. We've got Aries, Gemini, Cancer, Libra, Sagittarius, or Pisces. And I think you could make surface level arguments for any of these signs. But if we really want to understand people, we've got to dig deeper and be more specific. So I think, sadly, we have to eliminate Libra. Yes, Libra is totally partnership oriented and ready to be social. It can even be clingy. But Libra learns by measuring and comparing itself to other people. And Ken is kind of on his own planet. He's not making adjustments and trying to read the room a way a Libra would. He's not self-conscious enough. And even though this was really close, I'm also going to say he's not an Aries. Because while Aries is ready and motivated and wants to be the hero, it's not as sensitive as he is or clingy to Barbie. Aries is the sign of the individual and teaches us how to be ourselves. It's all about discovering true self-expression and authenticity. And while I don't think that he's going to make adjustments based on other people's opinions, I do think he cares more about other people's opinions than an Aries. So for that reason, I'm going to say he is not an Aries, although it's close, and if he were a real person, I'd likely say he has other planets in Aries, like a moon in Aries, or something that is just not his sun sign. I also don't think he is a Cancer, because even though he is super into Barbie, I don't actually think that her reciprocating his affections is going to be enough for him. I don't think his number one priority is being cared for. His feelings are obviously important to him, but I also find him to be much more outgoing and willing to put himself out there and take on the world. Cancer, like Scorpio, is more self-protective. He doesn't internalize enough to be a Cancer. Which brings us down to the final 3 remaining zodiac signs: Gemini, Sagittarius, or Pisces. If you're more intermediate in astrology or frequently watch this channel, you might recognize that all of these are what are called mutable signs, meaning they are flexible and integrative and can pivot easily. These are open-minded signs with a really progressive outlook and energy. But I definitely think he is one of these 3. Gemini is receptive and open to taking in new information and meeting new people without needing to immediately know where it's all going. It is happy to be a learner. But Ken is ultimately looking to impose his ideas onto Barbie Land and reinvent the world in his own vision. He does not want to be a learner or a student. He wants to be a teacher. Sadly, I think I can confidently say he is not a Gemini. Both Pisces and Sagittarius are visionaries and big, dreamy believers. In traditional astrology, they are both ruled by Jupiter, the biggest planet in the solar system. It's big, expansive energy, constantly looking to broaden our horizons. Pisces and Sagittarius are inspiring and dazzling and creative and want to teach us to think outside the box. But Pisces is much more emotional. It's really driven by its feelings and wants to be loved for its profound sensitivity. It is openly sensitive and wants someone to love them for their compassionate soul. So Pisces may seem like the natural choice here. After all, Ken is truly in love with Barbie, right? I'm not so sure. I think Ken is more passionate than he is sensitive. He gets hurt, but he also recovers quickly. And I think he would rather be loved and admired for his own kind of genius and brilliance than his profound emotional nature or sensitivity. Sagittarius wants to enlighten everyone and be the teacher. It is looking to find meaning in the world and implement that vision so it can prove itself. It is fiery and opinionated, wanting to demonstrate its identity in the most epic light possible. It is also symbolized by a centaur, which is half man and half horse. And Ken loves horses.
But then I realized that horses are just men extenders.
I don't think Ken's ultimate motivation is to be loved by Barbie, which would make him a Pisces. I don't think he wants to be saved. I think he wants to be the hero. Ken is passionate and ambitious and energetic and enthusiastic. He is directional and ready to move. I don't think he wants Barbie to be his savior. He wants her to be his cheerleader and his biggest fan. He's looking for an audience and wants to express his ego. And even though he's a goofball, there's something kind of spicy and sexy and fun about him too. He's got a little bit of edge, and he's ready to electrify with his Kenergy. So with those drives and motivations in mind, I'm going to say that the Barbie movie's Ken is so totally a Sagittarius. Do you think that I got it right and Ken is a Sagittarius? Or do you think he's another zodiac sign? Let me know your thoughts, and thank you so much for watching Astrology, where we analyze celebrities and their astrology.
I'm just